Asterval Studio. From story to play. People often think disasters are one event. They're not. The real threat is the cascade, when one failure triggers the next. Power. Communications. Transportation. Supplies. Trust. In the story I'm building, you don't fight the storm, you fight the cascade, before it becomes irreversible. In this first case file, I'm going to do three things. First, define what I mean by cascade. Second, break it into 5 layers you can recognize in almost any crisis. And third, explain why storms are so effective at turning small problems into chain reactions. When I say cascade, I'm not talking about chaos. I'm talking about dependency. Modern life is stacked in layers. One layer relies on the layer underneath it, so when one breaks, it pushes stress upward into everything else. A storm isn't just wind and rain. It's the moment you start asking what still works and what doesn't. And once something fails, the real question becomes what fails next. So the cascade is simple. One failure triggers another. Not because people are reckless, but because the system is connected. I'm going to break down the cascade into 5 layers. Think of this as a simple checklist, something you can use to understand what's happening in almost any disaster. Layer 1 is power. If power is unstable, everything else gets harder. Homes go dark, businesses close, heating and cooling fail, pumps, chargers, traffic systems. Suddenly, you're running on whatever backup exists. Power loss is rarely the end. It's usually the first domino. Layer 2 is communications. Even if towers are standing, networks get overloaded. People can't get reliable updates. Rumors spread faster than facts. And the moment communication becomes uncertain, coordination starts to slip. If you can't reach people or trust what you're hearing, then every decision gets slower, and mistakes multiply. Layer 3 is transportation. Flooding, debris, closures. Sometimes the problem isn't that help doesn't exist, it's that people can't reach what they need, and help can't reach them. In a cascade, distance becomes the danger. Layer 4 is supplies. Fuel, food, medicine. The system we rely on is just in time. When transportation slows down and power is unstable, shelves empty fast. Hospitals and pharmacies feel it. Gas stations feel it. It's not always shortage, sometimes it's timing. Layer 5 is trust. This is where crises get messy. Different authorities give different guidance. People don't know what to believe. Some do the right thing, some exploit the confusion, and most are just trying to protect their families. When trust breaks, everything takes longer, and the cascade accelerates. Storms are uniquely effective at amplifying cascades for 3 reasons. First, wide footprint. A storm can hit many towns at once. When everyone is affected, help doesn't arrive from next door, because next door is dealing with it too. Second, duration. A storm can stress the system for hours or days. That's when backups run out, fatigue sets in, and small problems start building up. Third, second-order failures. The storm passes, but the damage keeps multiplying. Flooded substations, downed lines you can't reach, equipment you can't repair until transportation reopens. That's the cascade. Not one hit, but the chain reaction afterwards. This is one of the core ideas behind the sci-fi story I'm building. In Echoes of Tomorrow's storm surge, your choices don't fight the storm, your choices work to prevent the cascade. And it's not just technical, it's human. Who you trust changes what you can prove and what you can stop. If you like this, subscribe. There's a new video every Thursday. Case files, field notes, and scouting reports. Devlogs drop every other Sunday, and shorts are daily, tied to the most recent release. Next Thursday, we'll stay inside the cascade and zoom in on power, why it fails, how it comes back, and what that changes downstream.